What's on the menu tonight?
Deer steak.
It smells delicious. Is any of that from the garden this year, or?
Yeah.
That
no,
is?
No, this
no,
is
not this year.
No, not
okay.
yet.
But usually you grow most of this, right?
Oh yeah.
That's a mix of. Is that zucchini or cucumber? Is it zucchini?
Potatoes, onion, and peppers.
Nice. Is this from one of the deer that you got this winter?
Oh yeah.
And then some beans.
And beans. I didn't kill the beans.
Workout. That's really hard to make it back up. So if we get it too heavy, it won't make it up the hill. You gotta lift with their legs straight back. That should last a while in the winter. So that's round one. We're gonna go drop this back up the house. Eric, do you wanna drive or me drive? Me? Alright. So I took a walk out here the other day. I was right over there and walked through here. 4 here, and we'll have to go back and get the other one that fell off. Look at that. So they all starting to come out now. It does taste like a strawberry, but very, very small. So that's good to know. I'm gonna start looking around for those. Here's round number 2. We'll see if any falls off this time. Alright, so my brother's gonna take that. And while he's going, I'm gonna get all this wood, or a lot of it, up to that point so it's easier to put on and then take away. But I love that through-wheeler. Look at this. Now, later, it's not all the way down now, but later when I do take my walks out here, it's just, you know, that much more padded down. Makes it so much easier. So if you can see, here's the path where we've been driving the through-wheeler. Eventually it's going to get more padded down and walking through this way. This is another path, but if we keep riding through here, eventually it'd be easier to walk as well. It can get pretty creepy down here sometimes. Right before dusk. Here's trip number 3. Here's for next time. We almost got it all. I think there's some back there, a little bit more, but not so bad. We're almost done. Uh-oh. All right, guys, so the through-wheeler did die. It does need to rest for a little while. Usually it takes a couple hours. So we're gonna let that rest and cool down a little bit, and then we might come back later. I'm not sure if I'm gonna videotape, but this is just a little example of some of the work we do to get wood out here. So my dad usually comes out here with his chainsaw, and he'll find some fallen trees and then cut that up, and then we'll eventually come out here and get it with the three-wheeler. So I guess that's it for right now. We're just gonna walk back. It's not too far of a walk. It's all kind of close. Some of you asked how many acres this is out here that we own. I think it's around 15. I'm not sure exactly, but it's around that number. All right, guys, you guys take care. We'll see you guys next time. All right, so we came back, got it started. This will probably be our last load for the night because it's the end of the evening. It's around maybe 8 o'clock, 8:30. That's one thing here. It gets darker later. So it's like 8:30 right now. Let's see the back. Carrying that up one by one. It's nice having the three-wheeler. Here's another tree that fell, but that's pine. And you don't burn pine, at least inside. You might eventually burn that outside, but for inside, it's not good because it's like sappy and it leaves residue on your chimney. Difference with the light. When you're in the woods this time of day, it's darker. When you come out here, take it back inside. Alright guys, this is it. This is the last load. Then eventually we're gonna start splitting all this. We started up there, the splitter's there. We'll get that done, and then we'll come back here and start splitting all this. And then be ready for winter. Here's another pine tree that is falling down. That broke right there. They're not very strong trees. They're good climbing though, some of them. But the bad thing, the branches are very weak. Those are very small. But anyway, all right, you guys take care. We'll see you guys next time.